Ah, okay, I'll keep it short. I can.
Oh sorry यार मेरे को तो nostalgia हो गया मैं भूल गई अरे no now conservative family for this though has to go to
Of
Mumbai
course.
no so then what to do ask the grandfather did one Jat Simran Jile Apni Zindagi kind of a thing and which was very shocking for the entire family.
Sometimes
yes.
Andhera happens. And then you get to be on Prime Video as a primary cast, and then this happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
But lastly, I also wanted to ask you how social media has become such an important part for an actor's life. Both of you are not that active on social media from what we've seen.
I'm very active on social media.
How can we show this darkness that we have inside all of us? You know? The trauma, the guilt, the fear. How can we deal with that in a show without making it?
Yes, destiny, but destiny is also sort of karma also plays a part
Yeah.
in major part in where destiny takes you.
Hi, this is Sana Farzeen and welcome to India Today. I have with me the team of Andhera. I'll ask a basic question. Tell me, what were you scared of as a child and what are you scared of as of now? One thing.
Insects, all kinds of insects. Moth. You know that
Yes.
big one? Oh, I am, and I think I'll be forever.
I don't remember what I was scared of.
Oh,
I don't remember.
okay.
I was scared of darkness.
Oh,
Andhera.
that's the name.
I truly was. I don't want to.
Bringing it back straight to the show.
He was scared of Andhera. But as a grown-up, I'm not that scared of Andhera. As a grown-up, I think I'm more scared of losing a loved one.
Yeah. So really, you didn't talk about what you.
I said no, I really don't remember what I
No,
was.
what are you scared of now? Like, is there something that scares you now?
I would say loss of that one because you realize what matters most.
Yeah, true. Raghav, tell me, when it comes to horror, like how challenging does it get to make a show or make a project that's different? Because a lot of horror stories have a similar theme of a past and then it's resurfacing again. So tell me about the challenges when you and maybe Gaurav sit together. Like, tell me about the experience of making a project that stands out.
See, a horror project is definitely slightly different and more challenging because there are a lot of technical things also involved with creating a immersive horror story, you know. But I think as far as you're talking about the past coming back, even in a rom-com, you will have the past because what is a person without their past or their dreams for the future, you know. So all stories will have that. It's just that the world we create will be different in horror, and the real challenge about horror in making it different is the I can talk about my show, and our show was very challenging because we are doing horror in Mumbai city today, contemporary, where the city life is going on all around you. There is something brewing within it, something dark, which is which our characters are dealing with, and it is not only outside, it's also inside them. You know, so we really wanted to show Gaurav, and I really connected on that. Gaurav is the creator of the show, and he came up with that idea, and we really connected on that idea of how can we show this darkness that we have inside all of us, you know, the trauma, the guilt, the fear. How can we deal with that in a show without making it preachy, or, you know? And horror is actually the most fun to do that with. You know, you can talk about very serious subjects without preaching to your audience. You can actually address very dark things, but still keep it exciting, still keep it thrilling, edge of the seat. And we were lucky that we found backers like Amazon and Excel, and Karan came on board as an executive producer originally, and that really helped take the show to a level where it becomes something really exciting to watch. And so that was the challenge essentially, to keep it contemporary.
But tell me also, for both of you, I mean, right now there's much more awareness about the industry. But when you guys both started to maybe take up acting, how were the parents reacted to this? Because in the acting industry is also the Andhera factor for a lot of people because they feel it's a dark world out there.
And then you have to shine.
Yes. Then you become the star.
think,
Yeah.
So I come from a very conservative business family. I was the youngest, joint family. And there was nobody, not even the boys had ever stepped out of the house. And I was a really good student. Like I was topping my class. I was all-rounder, into sports, extracurriculars, all of that. So when I broke that news, and since a very young age, like I remember I was in my junior KG or first, and I started saying I want to become a doctor. My parents were very happy and they were prepared that she's going to, because she had this, the scores are saying that, the marks are saying that. So they were prepared. Suddenly, in my 10th, I was like, no, I don't want to do this. And they thought it's peer pressure, bad company. So they got a bit taken aback. But you know, parents, I mean, I feel blessed that I have my mom and dad as my parents, and they supported me in that. Then I said I want to take up commerce because I want to, you know, do an MBA and then see.
Yeah.
They supported me in that. They second change. Then post that, while I was in college, this is what I decided. And now conservative family for this though has to go to
Of
Mumbai,
course.
you know. So then what to do? Ask the grandfather. Grandfather did one Jaat Simran Ji Le Apni Zindagi kind of a thing, and which was very shocking for the entire family. And I mean, he's no more, but I'm sure he's watching. So his conditioning and the way he lived his entire life, for somebody like him, at that point, obviously he's not going to understand with change.
Absolutely.
Right? Because you can't change at that age. But to kind of be so open and liberal in that moment to say no. Let her go and let her do what she wants to do. So I will only be indebted to him, my parents, all my life. For this, only and only support in whatever I do. And I think they also own my mistakes, if at all. I would say that. So for me, which is why I feel like family is, you realize that a lot later in life, but there is absolutely no substitute and nothing more precious than family and your loved ones.
Yeah, he must have been super happy to see you on screen, I'm sure.
Yeah. He would have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he manage to see any of your work?
Yeah. That was my early years when I was doing television.
Right.
Yeah, he felt a lot of pride.
Absolutely.
And, you know, amongst the family, relatives, idhar udhar, that hamari beti, hamari beti, you know, it's that.
And that show was also amazing. Yes, Priya, your story.
No, coming back to my story, again, I come from a very simple middle class, a very typical Maharashtrian conservative family, and nobody in my, even I had never decided that I wanted to become an actor till I finished my post-graduation. I was really good at studies. And my parents, but I was acting since I was a child.
Yeah.
So, and my parents used to take me to shoots. They used to come with me and they thought that it's a hobby, it's fun, she'll do it and she'll forget it. They only told me one thing, that you have to complete your education. That is, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So you have to finish your studies. I did my college, I did my graduation, I did my post-graduation. And that's when I felt that my inner calling is, you know, telling me to go back to acting, and that's what I'm missing. I'll go back. And they were fine with it because, you know, in a very typical, simple families, you have to have a plan B. So I had studied, I had my education in place. I always had a plan B. So they always supported me, and blessed to have parents like that.
And Surveen, 4 great characters in 3 months. 2025 has been your year so far, touch wood. But tell me, when you look at this, do you sometimes feel that, why did it come so late? I've been working for so long. Never?
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Some time back, I would think like that. But when, I mean, I don't know what to call it, but when this plan sort of got executed by the higher powers, because this is unthinkable by a human, for sure, to plan something like this. I just only feel right about everything that happened. Every rejection feels right. Every project not working out feels right. Everything just feels right.
Yeah.
I have zero complaints. In fact, I have too much, like my heart just feels really full. and really grateful
Right.
to every human being who's been a part of this journey with me. And I'm saying this is not that moment where, oh, you arrived. This is the start of more commitment and more hard work. And I
Right.
don't want to forget that. I don't want to be so engulfed by, the fact that something like this has happened. Yes, it's happened. It's great. I'm very happy. I want to celebrate. And I am celebrating by just being grateful.
Yeah.
And I just want to continue doing work to the best of my
Yeah.
capacity and do justice to the faith that people vest in.
Yeah. Many would definitely call this the best phase for your career, but also, I mean, resentment comes easy when you are kind of working so hard and you don't see the result.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself away from that? Or has that ever happened when you were resenting this career, this decision?
Kabhi, I think it's not just this career or this industry. In any given field, you feel when you see somebody else excelling, or sometimes you also feel that you are more deserving. I mean, in your head, right? Sometimes true, sometimes not true.
Yeah.
These are very real, very honest feelings that I think all of us feel, right? Us time pe aisa lagta tha, but us time pe you were also very, you have no experience, no?
Yeah.
And then life happens. And then it teaches you. And then it teaches you that focus on what you have at hand. What is yours cannot be taken away. And you can't take away somebody else's. So yes, destiny, but destiny is also sort of, karma also plays a part.
Yeah.
Major part in where destiny takes you. So you have to keep trying at the karma part of it, because this is not in your hand, right?
Truly.
But the karam is in your hand.
Yeah.
So I just feel keep at it, because that's what's in your control.
Yeah.
Abhi rest wo jahan le jaye, wahan le jaye.
Priya, for you to like City of Dreams, Costa, or Raj Jawan hai, back to back such great characters, especially on OTT. When in a time when people keep saying that there aren't good enough roles written for women, especially someone who's coming from the regional industry, maybe. How do you look at that? And do you also feel sometimes that patience does pay off?
Oh, it does. It definitely does. I genuinely feel very grateful for all the creators, all the writers, directors, producers who have cast me in these powerful, meaty roles.
Yeah.
Showed faith in me that I could pull this off and I could be that part. And I feel grateful, I feel lucky, fortunate, and also, of course, this is my patience, this is my hard work and my ability, that I know that, like she said, that somewhere you have to believe in yourself. That if not today, maybe tomorrow my time will come, but till then I have to work on my craft, work on my talent, and just keep at it every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. And Raghav, tell me, how difficult has it become for directors to now steer away from trends? Like right now, Sayara became a hit. Everyone wants to make romance. A horror film works and everyone wants to do a horror comedy. That was the
Andhera
trend.
will be a super hit and everyone will make it.
But tell me about that. Like, is that a challenge? It's becoming a big challenge.
I think the amount of time directors and writers spend developing a project and staying with it, it's very difficult for them to move with trends. They create the trends. It's the, others who follow the trends. So I don't think directors are really, or writers are following trends as such, because it's they're trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
And which they feel strongly about, and then people join into that. And it's your luck, whether you're with the trend, against the trend, anything can work.
Right. But as actors, does that also become because people are ready to box you, to give you that similar role that you've done because you're good at it? Is that also a challenge that you still fight?
No, I've learned to say no.
Wow.
With time, with a lot of time and a lot of struggle. ऐसा नहीं कि जागे और बोला चलो यार अब तो ना बोल देंगे, नहीं. But eventually I think it worked for me and I had to really work hard on it, on just the fact that अच्छा मुझे ना बोलना है, नहीं तो I just learned it the hard way, but I learned to say no.
Right.
Yeah. I have.
Yeah.
If I don't feel that it's the right part for me, if I don't feel excited enough, I don't test for it. Or even if they're not asking for a audition or a test, if they directly want to cast me, if I'm not excited enough, I would not do it. Like you said, I've learned to wait, patience, work on yourself and wait.
Yeah.
Patience is that ATM that pays off.
Yes.
But that's such a brave thing because you also want to keep working. I mean, when there are good projects, there are good makers, but it's a similar role. You have to say no. I mean, that must be quite a challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
Right.
But I think sometimes in life, sometimes in life you learn the do's and sometimes you learn what not to do also. So
Right.
it's a very fine balance.
Yeah. And
Sometimes
lastly, yes.
Andhera happens. And then you get to be on Prime Video as a primary cast, and then this happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
But lastly, I also wanted to ask you how social media has become such an important part for an actor's life. Both of you are not that active on social media from what we've seen,
I'm very active on social media.
but not the way a lot of people
What's
are,
the
especially
definition
brands
of
and
being
brands
active? I don't know.
collaborations and stuff like that. How does that kind of figure out in your career space? So
There was a time when I would say these are the have tos, na, and take that pressure. ये तो करना पड़ेगा और वो तो करना पड़ेगा. And then I set myself free. नहीं होगा यार. What is not me, what is not authentic to me, वो नहीं होगा because वो कितने दिन वो कुछ दिन last करेगा ना. The moment I'm not true to myself, that won't last long. So it's my own personal newspaper. My Insta handle is my own personal newspaper. आओ पढ़ो देखो अखबार में आज क्या किस काम की क्या खबर है ये. Just enjoy it.
But Raghav, has that ever happened to you when you may be wanting to cast someone, but there's the pressure from the network, from the producers that let's take someone more popular on social media?
People try, but you can always say no.
Yeah.
So it's you have to weigh the pros and cons of something like that. I wouldn't say that people don't try to do that, but you should never compromise with the integrity of the script.
Yeah.
It always comes back to haunt you. So, and luckily on Andhera we didn't face a situation like that,
Right.
and we were always backed in our choices, and it really worked out. We got to work with like Surveen, Priya, Prajakta, Karanveer.
Absolutely.
It's been a dream cast to work with.
All the best and thank you for your time.